One of the new Muslims asked me. And we had this discussion. And I said, look, for the kuffar it's much easier because they can date and try the product. They can try each other. They can have a dating period and see. And if they decide to get married, then they move and they get married. It's easier. You guys Muslims, we make it so difficult. It's so difficult to get married. I said, you're wrong. The difference is that they date in haram and taste the product in haram. In Islam, all you have to do is have 2 witnesses, mahar, and ijab and qabul, and the wali, and you're good to go. And do the same thing. Test, try, look, live. That's what life is anyway at the beginning, right? As Umar Khattab said, right? You don't know someone truly till you live with them, or you travel with them, or you do business with them. Well, guess what? Marriage is all those 3. Because it is a contract, so it's business. You will definitely travel with your wife, it's travel, and you're definitely going to live with her. You're going to live with her, and you're throwing her clothes all over, and the bathroom is dirty, and she's waking up or snoring, or, now you got to adjust yourself, right? You might be like a very whatever guy. You got to adjust yourself, right? Or maybe you're messy, and she's like super this, and you guys, just like cat and dog. You're not going to know till you get married. When you get married, then you know.
أبدا لن نحيد أبدا لن نحيد أبدا لن نحيد عن خطى الإيمان دربنا درب قويم دربنا درب قويم.
Marriage is overrated, bro. Everyone thinks, again, because they grew up watching these Romeo Juliet type of movies, boy meets girl, they fall in love, maybe there's some family problem, but in the end they walk in the sunset holding hands and living happily ever after, right? So they're conditioned their whole life with this, and this is what they expect. And if they fail at marriage, then they basically give up. I want to be alone. I don't need a man. I can be independent. Why would I need a man? Who can guarantee that your actual marriage is going to work? You're going to have to try, like everything else in life. The problem is people are afraid. And this fear factor that is being used, by the way, in so many different fields is something very powerful. So you got fear already in you, and you're never going to know whether you're going to succeed or fail because you never tried. You're already too scared to try. So you never, I can tell sisters that no worries, you're going to have an amazing marriage. You just got to do it. No, I cannot guarantee that. Maybe it's not going to work. Maybe it's going to fail. But you're never going to know till you try. The outcomes in the end of following Allah's orders is up to Allah. Like, who can guarantee that this marriage is going to work? Even if you pray istikhara and all that. So, the thing is that the Sahaba and the Sahabiyat, if you actually look at their, now this might be controversial, divorce was, I'm not going to say normal, but it was common. Marriage was common. Like you barely had, I cannot find one woman from the Sahabiyat that I've looked at where she said, my husband passed away or he divorced me. He's the last man that will ever touch me. I'm going to stay single for the rest of my life. Bro, iddah was done and they get married. It's not that it's like, oh, you're just a toy. Girls start talking about, oh, what are we just toy? Bro, they understood the importance of being with a man. Okay, I don't have a man anymore. I got divorced. He passed away. Alhamdulillah, I loved him or whatever, but then I need to move. I can't live my life alone. Stuff. Only the Zawjat al-Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, no one was allowed to marry them after him, okay? As respect for the Prophet ﷺ and for them. But you can, man. You're not. Problem is, no one wants to get married because they're afraid of failure. I can tell you that that's already failure right there. So get married. Yeah, if you're gonna, like the hadith, that, divorce is the most detested thing to Allah, but it's not the authentic hadith. You shouldn't not get married because you're afraid of divorce. So your wife is going to know your flaws and you're going to know hers, and you can put up with that and enjoy each other. That's real love. All right? So with these women, just Bismillah, do it. And if it doesn't work out, some sahabiyat came to the Prophet ﷺ. I know there's a couple hadith, we don't want to push it, but things weren't working out and they moved on. Like people think that you're stuck in life. You got to look at what are you, is it just your self-satisfaction and happiness? Or is there a greater thing that comes out of that marriage? If there's a greater thing, such as family, such as da'wah, such as a generation to come, then of course you move on and continue with all the hardships and the things that might annoy you about your husband or your wife, right? But if you find that your objectives and your goals are being compromised and it's not worth it, maybe sometimes it's better to part. And that's why divorce is halal. If you like this video and it was beneficial, please make sure you like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments if you like the new style and it is something that you want to see more. Till next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.